You know I know Craig, right?
You know Craig, the drummer?
Hello, I'm in New Jersey, writing some Stray. It was incredibly lucky that I decided to go home after that Zildjian event. I thought, I had some stuff on, it all fell through. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go home, do a bit of work that I had to do, relax a little bit because we've got that big tour coming up. The minute I got home, I got the call, hey, Seth Meyers is back next week. Fred can't do the show, he's the in-house drummer. Do you want to do it? And it worked out perfectly timing-wise. It is Friday today. We're going to be writing Stray Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday night, I'm getting picked up by NBC. Drop me off at the hotel near Rockefeller. And then Monday to Thursday, I am on the show. Big shout out to Eric Liederman, producer at NBC. Also the producer of that Zildjian event. Now, I wasn't going to go to the Zildjian event because I had a lot of work on. And in my head, I made the decision, like, it's pretty good for my career to go, good to meet people. Ends up, it's good to be in the forefront of people's minds when something like this happens, because it's the first week back. They could have picked any drummer on earth. Who's fresh in their brain? It's your boy. Let's write some Stray. Then let's go to Gotham City. Bump.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump, bump. Oh, that's the wrong tempo. Yes, 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 yes. Money.
Yeah, okay. It's open though, like that's it.
Why don't you octave it so it's more open?
So it's more open.
So it's more open. Yes, that's it.
Less like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like maybe. Yeah.
This is exactly like. This is exactly like when Radiohead put out Moon Shaped Pool, when it was really outtakes from Kid A.
Yeah.
And it came back like 20 years later. This is from Straight from the Path demo.
What year?
2004?
Nice.
20 years.
Nice.
About to be.
See him with the hat, black hat, right there?
What's up? I'm in Manhattan, New York City. It is 10:45 by the time I've recorded this again because I realised autofocus wasn't on. If anyone's new to the channel, hello, please subscribe. You might not be aware, I have crippling insomnia. Had it my whole life. Absolutely ravaged by it. You know, like, oh, Santa's coming, I can't sleep. That, but before any event ever. Even if the event, like, I have to be there at 11:30 today, I'm staying really close to Rockefeller, so it's easy. Even if the event is 11:30 AM and I'm in bed at 12, I won't be able to sleep. I don't let it define me or affect me. I've been on, it made me depressed in like 2019, and they put me on antidepressants for it, but they didn't help because I wasn't depressed. I was only depressed because I couldn't sleep. Then they put me on some antidepressants that helped you sleep, but they made me fat. Then they made objectively fat, made me uncomfortable in my own skin, and then they gave me a different type that made my dick not work. So I abandoned those, sort of just deal with the mental health. Wouldn't suggest it, but you know, that's what I'm doing. So what I did instead was every time I hadn't slept, I would go and deliberately do something very difficult. So I would go and play the set in a row twice with no sleep to make sure that I could play the set with no sleep, and that alleviates some of the stress. Unfortunately, can't do it with this. Even though I've done this show before and I'm not nervous in the slightest, still couldn't sleep last night. got to about 4 a.m, deployed some pharmaceutical means to get me to sleep. Wouldn't suggest it, but here we are in the morning. I've got myself a coffee. I'm going to run you through, because I'm not sure if I can film inside NBC. You'd imagine there's some sort of rules there. So I'm just going to run you through what the day is going to be like, and hopefully I'll be able to sneak some stuff with my camera, hopefully. So basically the day starts with you having a rehearsal with the band. The HG band are incredible. They are incredible musicians, incredible players, really nice people, so professional. And they've got everything. You get sent a Dropbox. There's one cover song that you have to learn, which is to warm the crowd up. That doesn't get put on the show. Then you've got the theme tune intro, which is live every single night. And then some A-B sections, so like a verse section, a chorus section, that you write in the morning with the band. And the A section will play out into the commercial. You'll continue A-B until the stage manager, it was Steve last time, I hope it's Steve again, he was a really nice guy, will then tell you that the commercial is about to end. You go to the B section, you'll get a cue from Eli, the MD, who will then cue you to play a big obvious fill, band ends. And it's all live, there's no click, because it's all live, because the commercials are different lengths. It's really fun. Like, it's a challenge, it's its own little weird different challenge. And then in addition to those, you write the walk-ons, which are the little bit of music that plays when the guest comes and sits in their seat. Now the fun thing about that is that's just an A section, real nice and simple. You write it with the band. Usually it's like, you'll do a little joke about the guest. I don't know if the guest knows this, but it's like, not a joke at the guest's expense, but I can't even give you an example, but if the guest had a name that reminded one of the band of something, then that's how you'd write the song around it. I can't explain it, but it makes it fun. And then you've got different A-B sections out of the commercials, and then you've got just the closing theme. And that's it, that's the day. The cool thing about this is you get paid, and it is pretty decent. It's like decent union rate for the week. But then because you wrote the music with the band that was on TV, you actually get some writing residuals from it. So you get your initial check for doing the show, but then you also get passive income for anyone watching it on Peacock or any of the catch-up stuff, and for the performance of the music on the show. So I still get the odd like $100 to $200 check every 6 months or so from that last time I did it. So that's really cool, and it allows you to build up some passive income as a musician, which I don't even have in any of the heavy projects I've got passive income, but it's metal. It's not on TV, so it's not an amazing amount of money. Not that this is an amazing amount of money, but I'm very grateful for it. Speaking of being very grateful for it, I'm incredibly. Everything's going really good at the moment. Career-wise, is crazy. Having said that, I've had such an insanely busy year. I'm ready for a rest, and I don't have a rest until December 17th. So after this, so I did Zildjian, I came home, I came out to this, I come home from this, I fly home on Friday, I get home on Saturday, because it's an overnight flight, I'll be shot on Saturday. I've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to go to the gym and play the set. Then I've got Josh from Silosis coming to do a podcast on the Wednesday. Then I've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in London doing the Zildjian 400th event, which I have to play, and there's rehearsals. Back on Monday, another podcast on Tuesday, and then I've got Wednesday to Monday, and then I go on tour until December 17th. So I've got 6 days to practice the drums for our hour-long set, which is why I was going so mental on practicing before I left, because I knew I was going to be too busy. That tour takes me to December 17th. Then I've got Christmas off. Then in January, I've left my merch company, the UK merch company for the Downbeat, and I'm going to do it myself. So in January, I've got to figure out new website, how to run a fulfillment company, all the Shopify integrations, clean out half the studio and turn it into like the Downbeat HQ where stuff will ship from. In the UK, I'm not doing Europe, I'm not doing the States. It's too weird with customs and tax. The US store will still exist, so you'll still be able to get stuff from there, but my aim is to have both stuff in the same store. The problem I'm having, no bad beef with my merch company, but they were a middleman between factory and me, and if there was a miscommunication between those two or me, the amount of time it would take to fix the issue was just too long. And if somebody, you know what people get like, if someone wasn't following up on their emails, just following up on this, it would slow the whole thing down. And at the end of the day, anyone slowing down here, designer, factory, any of that, anyone slowing down there, the only outcome is me not having money. I'm quite hot-headed in business. It's my cross to bear. I'm quite bad at emailing. If someone messes up, I'm quite straight to the point. I wouldn't say I'm mean, but I'm straight to the point. And I was losing friends, basically, because my friends work in that middle company. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bypass that. I'm going to do everything myself. Downside, extra stress setting up. Plus side, when it gets sorted, is there'll be no miscommunication. There will be me to the factory, this is what I want, they send me a sample, I approve the sample, the stuff comes to me, I check the stuff, I do the quality control, then someone else ships it out from the Downbeat HQ, probably Leica. I'm excited for it, but it's, you know, it's going to be stressful. That's it, that's my update. Let's have a shower and then go on TV. Not sure I can film. I'll see if I can sneak some stuff on my phone, but I will ask them if I have their permission to put it on. Just looking forward to playing some drums. We just finished all that writing. It was all our programmed, everything. I didn't even touch the drum kit. New York. See you later. Pretty sure it's this big building. Or is it that big building? It was that building. I mean, it's the video.
Yeah. Okay.
These are my girls.
Those are us girls. That's just what we do.
Would you like to introduce yourself and what you do?
Hi, I'm Kristen. I do hair. I live in Staten Island.
You have to dance when you do it,
Hi,
of course.
I do Seth Meyers' hair.
And I'm Sarah Egan, and I do makeup. I'm not
Good.
telling you
That's it.
where I'm from.
Very professional.
Not
And make
from
sure
Staten
you know me by now, guys. I'm very shiny. I'm a shiny boy. So
Not anymore.
not anymore. This is what I need for the podcast.
It needs a lot of work.
It needs a lot of de-shine. I think what it is. I'm just a shiny boy.
Yeah, shiny world.
Slimy little man.
You have not shined all week, I must say.
Yeah, because of you.
from within.
Thank you very much.
Aw, that's so nice.
That's perfect. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Glowing. Glowing.
Peace.
You want to be him? This is Eli.
Hi.
He's the MD, and he's the reason everything goes so smoothly. And I'm
That is
very,
true.
very appreciative of him.
All the good things that happen are my doing, and all the mistakes.
Me. Perfect. I managed to, yeah. Let's get my setup. What am I going to watch? No. Oh. How crazy is that? That's Channel 4.
Sitting in with us this week, he's the renowned drummer for New York-based hardcore band Stray from the Path, who are on tour in North America this November supporting their latest album, Euthanasia. He also hosts the award-winning music podcast, The Downbeat. Check out his Instagram for more information all the way from the UK. Craig Reynolds is here. Thanks for being back with us, Craig. We love having you.
Yo, it's always good to be back, man.
How have your last five?
You know I know Craig, right?
You know Craig, the drummer?
Me and Greg go back like spinal cords and car seats.
Okay, great. Now you're calling him Greg. You're calling him Greg, and his name is Craig. So that makes me doubt.
No, everybody else call him Greg.
Everybody calls him Greg. Okay.
Same soup. Same soup, just a different bowl.
Okay, great.
That's it. I'm done. Last show. Last outro song, I dropped a stick. I spent the whole week. I didn't make a mistake. Didn't make a mistake the whole week. Outro song, dropped a stick. But it was like late enough that I think the credits are already rolled. It's just for the audience. And I recovered it pretty quickly. It went so well. So much more relaxed than last time because I know what to expect. It's a crazy skill set. Like, and people hit me up, and I saw a lot of people commenting on Twitter, like, how did he even get this? Why do these celebrities know who he is? And all this stuff. Like, and someone was like, oh, I think he knows the producer. It's like, I know the producer from the last time I did it. It's a different skill set. There's no click. if I did a wedding band when I was like, I feel like I was like 18. I did a wedding band. A lot of visual cues. So the visual cues you get on this show is like, well, the walk-ons, the drummer starts it. They introduce the guest. Blat, one snare, you're in. You got to watch the guest. When they're about to sit down, you think of the most musical way to come out and end on one. Play a fill so the whole band knows what's happening. Sometimes, most of the time this week, the guest kind of waited before they sat down. And last time it made me end early, and this time I got it. Like, I kept playing until they parked their ass down. I saw them about to move. Deep breath, wait for the 4, little fill, end on 1. But yeah, it's a different skill set. I think I'd be bad at it if I hadn't grown up jamming with people. It's a jam band, there's no click. You're just jamming, you're vibing. The rest of the band, Eli, Sid, Seth, like incredible players, but also just so nice to hang out with. So like professional. Like, I love it. I would do this every day if I could. It's incredible. What a job. And again, one of the best weeks of my life. Tracy Morgan bit was so funny. Anne Hathaway was today last minute. Now, respectfully, in fact, during her walk-on, my hi-hat broke. You know when the spindle thing, I don't know what it's called, like stays, like goes into itself? So it was like an offbeat closed hi-hat, and it kind of opened a little bit. I think it was fine. But then she like waved at the band, and I was like, I'm gonna make a mistake, but it was fine. Okay, now I got a flight tomorrow. Zildjian came today. Eric from Zildjian and his wife came today, so we're gonna go out for dinner. Fly home tomorrow. Next Wednesday, I'll go to London to do the Zildjian 400th UK to play it. I think there's still tickets. Hopefully this will be out before then. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the HG band. Thanks to Eric Liederman, the producer. Thanks to Seth Meyers. Gave me a hug today. He said it was nice to see me. Nice to be back. I'd love to come back again. I'd come back every week if I could. Guys, I got an O1 visa. I'll do it anytime you want. Peace.